Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and I am here with day 27 of 30 Days of Sketches of Chrissy's Beautiful Life, Series 17. And today's exclusive sketch is by Scrappy Kia. And I'm going to turn it on its side because my pictures are horizontal and not vertical. And they are pictures of me and one of my very dear friends working and playing at the Clue on live on stage Broadway performance. And I'm going to use Color Kaleidoscope with my Family Fun by Simple Stories. You may be having deja vu because I have combined these two things not that long ago, but they work really well. And that was also a game related kind of layout. And I have another one coming up, but it'll probably wait until April. So I have my papers, scraps, embellishments, a small bit of an idea. I'd love to use a lot of this stuff up. My pictures in this cool sketch. So let's see how this goes. So I don't know if you know a lot about the game Clue, but there are certain colors that are associated with the typical Clue game because of the characters in the board game. So I've decided that I will steer clear of the orange, which is really the only color in this collection of papers that does not cooperate with the whole concept of Clue. So there's Miss Scarlet, Colonel Mustard, Mr. Green, Professor Plum, Miss Peacock, and Miss White. And so I wanted to make sure I had all those colors on here, even though my friend and I are only dressed in Mr. Green and Miss Scarlet, because the woman who runs the voluntarily runs the props and things for guests when they come by had outdone herself and had all of the weapons created and all of the little rooms were on these little chipboard things that you could hold up and then little outfits for everybody to wear. It was great, and we got there early enough to where we could kind of play around with them. So my friend Courtney and I, before we got started that day, got dressed up in these little outfits and got our picture taken. And then, of course, we always take our picture with the marquee outside and try and catch it with whatever it is that we had worked or done that day. So Clue live on stage, and it was hysterical. So if you get an opportunity to see it, it is fantastic. It's Broadway live, and it is so much fun. So I matte my pictures on this white with the stars because I thought that helps bring a little white forward. I did want to use the black background because it will help all those colors pop. And then I'm putting it on a white background like to outline the outside. And there are hints of color all around the outliner, but it's very, very minute. Like it's a grid paper, and all you see is like the little lines in different colors. I thought that was perfect. Now, can I cut these things half glued down like this, neat and straight? No, I don't do a great job with that, and that's fine. That's why I get my distress tool out, and other than the green, I distress the edges. I don't do the green because I did that the way I put it on there specifically so that shiny green would be at the ends, and I didn't want to distress that. I thought that it's fine the way it is. But this way, you can't tell that I cut them a little wonky. Like one would be almost perfect, and then the next one's like wonka donkey. So, So I am building two little clusters on the sides. Now, on the sketch, there's only one. It's in the top left the way you're looking at the sketch. But for me, it would be in the top right because I've turned it. And there's not as much room there as there is in the bottom left. So I decided to do the bigger cluster in the bottom left and then put a small nod to the cluster in the top right corner. So I am putting this little fun down here. I decided I would title the layout, well, it could be either play fun or where I've got that little cut apart tag that says life is great. I just thought that fit really well there, and that's actually where the title would be if I had completely just turned the sketch like I did. And so that could be the title, or play fun, which is what I'm going to build up here at the top. I've used the word fun up there already. There's these little game tiles that say play, and I thought, well, that's perfect because we are at a play, so that's like the most fitting thing ever. So I put that up there. I I think I've already built the bottom corner. I can't tell because if you've never used iMovie, there's a little strip at the bottom that says recording, and it tells you like how loud you are and everything, and it's like your start and stop. And so it kind of blocks the bottom third of my layout typically. So yeah, so I just kind of guess. Like you can see through it a little, but it's hard. But anyway, so I am going to build this little small cluster up here. And really all I do is put the other half of this little spinner up here on the top right. And then I've got these Recollections. They're pretty flat enamel dots. And I put 3 up there in the top right corner, 3 in the bottom left corner, and then 3 in that empty space next to the top picture over on the left. And then she's got like these little oval rainbowy looking designs. Now I just got a new stencil that would have been perfect for that, but I'm using black paper and I did not feel like using paste. So I just took my 3-inch circle cutter and cut 1 circle out of that same star white backed paper and cut it in half, put 1 down on the right side and 1 up on the left side. And then I do decide I want to put some journaling where she's got journaling. And I take one of the tags from this collection, the Family Fun, and I use my little guide, my 2.5-inch guide, and cut a circle off of one of the tags that has like some lines on the back. And then I tuck it in. I just write a journal saying working at the Opera House is so much fun. We got to see Clue live on stage. It was awesome. And then I write the date in a white moonlight pen. I'm still loving my new pens that I got off of Amazon. And of course I love a moonlight pen, but I only have those in like fancy colors. I don't have a black one. So anyway, here's the sketch the way I used it. Here's the way that she created it. It is a fun sketch. I would definitely use this again. Lots of ways to use scraps, and you can obviously use horizontal or vertical pictures. I love the way this turned out. It's super fun and bright, just like that play. So it makes me super happy, and it's very fitting. This collection or paper pad worked perfectly well for this. So I look forward to using it again, but maybe I'll take a break so that it doesn't look like that's all I'm using. So anyway, I would love it if you'd go check out Everybody's Hopping Along with 30 Days of Sketches. You can always find the sketches at 30 Days of Sketches with Chrissy's Beautiful Life on Facebook. And then you can always come back and hang out with me. I'd love it if you'd give me a thumbs up if you like my video and or my layout. Hope you have a great day, and I hope you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. Happy scrapping.